Some of you have been asking me to compare the new DJI Pocket 3 versus the DJI Action 4. So in this video, I will talk about the main differences and compare both in terms of video quality, stabilization, low light performance, and other important details so you can make a better decision to get one or the other. The camera on the Pocket 3 has a mechanical 3-axis gimbal. This will make your videos more stable and it will keep your horizon level straight. There can be a bit of bouncing up and down depending on how you walk, and then the gimbal itself can be a bit fragile, so you need to be more careful not to break it. Now the Action 4 has been built to be more durable. It doesn't have a mechanical gimbal, but it has an electronic stabilization system that will internally make your videos stable while keeping your horizon straight. As you can see, it's not easy to tell a difference side by side, but let's take a look at this other video where I'm running instead of walking. Both cameras seem to be doing a great job, but those videos were shot with plenty of light. In low light conditions, the Action 4 is going to have what I call a vibration glitch effect, and this happens because the shutter speed needs to drop down to let more light into the sensor, and at the same time, it needs a higher shutter speed to make the video stable. You can minimize this by increasing the shutter speed and play around with the ISO, but your videos are going to be either dark or they will have quite a bit of noise. The gimbal on the Pocket 3 takes away all those problems, and you won't have to worry about having the right settings if you want your videos to be stable in low light situations. The Action 4 is waterproof down to 18 meters. It has a magnetic quick release system that will let you mount or remove the camera quickly, and the mount is fully compatible with GoPro accessories. It comes with this protective case, which is not only going to protect your device, but it will also let you change the orientation to a vertical position just like this. We also have a color front-facing display that is extremely useful for selfie mode. It is touch enabled, so you can change all the settings that you need without having to turn the camera around. The Pocket 3 with so many moving parts is not meant to be a tough camera, and it's not waterproof. We now have a big touch enabled color screen that can rotate to a horizontal or vertical position, and doing so can also determine if you want to shoot in portrait or landscape, making it easier than the Action 4 to select one or the other. And if you want to make vlogging videos, you just have to flip the camera around by pressing the joystick 3 times. The Action 4 has a 1/1.3 inches sensor, which is not bad considering that this is an action camera, and the video quality that you get is very good. But the Pocket 3 has a larger 1-inch sensor, and there is no denying that video quality and low light performance is going to be outstanding with this camera. Side by side, you will be able to notice more details and better dynamic range, so shadows will have less noise, as you can see in these examples. Both devices can record videos using D-Log-M with 10-bit color, which is going to make them more flexible when you color grade those files in post. But for those of you who want to avoid the fun of editing a video, I feel that both cameras are going to do a good job if you shoot in normal color profile. If we compare low light performance, the Pocket 3 is going to do a much better job than the Action 4, and as I said before, you should see a difference in the details where the Pocket 3 has a cleaner image, less noise, and so on. When it comes to video resolution, the Action 4 can record at 4K up to 120 frames per second, while the Pocket 3 can record at 4K up to 60 frames per second using video mode, and for 120 frames per second, you need to select slow motion, but this mode will only let you shoot in normal color profile. It looks good in my opinion, but it would be nice if we had the option to use D-Log-M as well. One thing to consider if you shoot content in vertical mode is that the Action 4 will be able to record in 4K, while the Pocket 3 will shoot with a maximum resolution of 3K. I normally don't talk about photo mode in small devices like action cameras, but I feel the need to mention that with the Pocket 3, you will get very decent pictures. All of these are just a few examples with no editing, and if you ask me, I do believe that a lot of people were taken by surprise. I really don't feel like comparing with the Action 4, but I can see that you want me to do it, so let's do it anyway. This picture is a tricky one because the sky is actually fake and it's all artificial lights. But pay attention to the colors, the details, and I don't know about you, but I can read what this banner says up here. Now here's the picture taken with the Action 4. I don't think that anyone can read what the banner says. Details are gone and it's not a clean picture, and you might not agree with me, but this is not something that I would post on my social media. This other picture was taken outdoors, and if you look closely, you should be able to see that they are quite different. Now last but not least, the Pocket 3 can be used to take 180 degrees or 3x3 panorama shots. Two important things to consider with these two cameras are the field of view and the focus. The Action 4 has a wider field of view, so you are going to fit more inside your frame. And you should notice that everything is going to be focused. And this is something that a lot of people are going to appreciate because it is one thing that they won't have to worry about. Is it focused? Is it not focused? It is focused. No worries about it. The Pocket 3 can be used with this magnetic wide-angle lens, but it's not going to have a super wide field of view as the Action 4. And instead of having everything in focus, you will get this blur in the background, which creates a more interesting and cinematic feel. Product Showcase is a focus mode that you can use to show something in front of the camera. It works really well to focus the attention on the product instead of yourself. The focus system on the Pocket 3 is fast, and you can select or change the focus point by tapping anywhere on the screen. The only downside that I found is that sometimes the Pocket 3 will not focus on the right subject. And although this doesn't happen frequently, it means that you have to pay attention to the focus mode that you select. And that's where some users might prefer the Action 4 in terms of focusing. A major advantage of the Pocket 3 is the feature that allows the camera to track a person or an object that you select. It is very handy for solo content creators and for vlogging or selfie videos. Battery life is pretty good on both devices. Using 4K, the Action 4 will last for about 2 hours and the Pocket 3 will last for about 2 hours and a half. But the Action 4 has a replaceable battery and it has a retail price of $30. The battery on the Pocket 3 is not replaceable, but you can get this battery handle that you can attach at the bottom like so, and this will charge the main battery up to 60%. It has a retail price of $69, which is a bit expensive, but if you get the creator combo, you will get one of these. The way it works is also interesting because you can plug and unplug this without the need to stop recording. It fully charges in less than 45 minutes, so you can keep swapping this on and off. The internal microphone on both cameras are good enough for everyday videos, but you also have the option to connect an external microphone. I was able to use the DJI mic and also this Comica VM30. If you buy the Pocket 3 Creator Combo, you will get the DJI Mic 2 transmitter. It is a wireless microphone that will automatically connect to the Pocket 3 without the need to set up anything else. And the one thing that I like about this transmitter, besides the neo-cool looking design, is that you can use it as a remote to start or stop recording on the Pocket 3. And the internal battery that it has will last for about 6 hours. That's very nice, right? But what about the sound quality? Well, let me show you. How is everyone doing? So this is the second test on the DJI Pocket 3 and I am using this little guy over here. This is the external microphone with the, what is it called? The windshield. So it's windy, so let's see how it sounds like. The new DJI Pocket 3 is going to be a very good option for vlogging and content creators, but honestly, this is great for everyday videos with your friends or family, for videos in low light conditions, and it's going to be great if you like to travel. The Action 4 is also a great camera, which in my opinion is a bit easier to use with less buttons and functions, where all you have to do is just point and shoot. And if we look at the price, the Action 4 sells for $400, while the Pocket 3 starts at $519, and the Creator Combo goes up to $669. It's a good value if you need the DJI Mic 2. Otherwise, I would recommend to save the money and get the standard combo. The links to these two cameras are going to be down below. Please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye.